but of course I like a dark beer.
Part 2.
This is part 2.
Action.
This is part 2.
So for beers, if we're gonna do craft, man, I had a chocolate peanut butter.
So you ruined it at peanut butter.
No, man, it wasn't as bad as you would think. But here's
Reese's. You did not drink that.
Not
Yes,
in a
I
beer.
did.
I don't
Hey,
want.
bro, listen.
I don't want my beer to taste like a Reese's.
No, man, this thing was
Or
awesome.
that
It was
sweet
a
baby
chocolate
Jesus
peanut butter
bullshit.
porter.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, well, hold on. Let
Did
me
you
give you
have
this.
that at
Here
Amy's
was the
house?
name of the brewery. Horny Goat. Fucking Horny Goat. Chocolate peanut butter porter. Fucking smooth as shit.
You sure it wasn't chocolate peanut butter porn?
No, that's a whole different website. So what it was is it was very smooth, and you take black cherries and you eat a black cherry with it, and you slam it. It tastes.
Does she
like
know you're eating her black cherry?
Shush.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
So it tasted like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and they were really awesome, but bad hangover.
I've never had a good hangover.
Why would you ever want a beer to taste like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
This is Mike, by the way, jumping in with us.
Really?
He's our
Why
guest.
would you want to do that?
This is our celebrity guest,
Our
Sam Elliott.
celebrity
Lookalike.
Yeah, Sam Elliott.
We couldn't. Sam Elliott was a little busy tonight, so we got the next best
We
thing.
got a stunt double.
I get you on dark beers though. I like a good smoky porter or a porter, and I like really good stouts.
Especially with steak.
Yeah, and you know a sour on occasion can be well done.
God.
Blue Moon's about as far as I'll go. I've tried some. I used to go
Blue
to.
Moon is the lightest beer you could probably ever have.
No, that's
No,
not
true.
Besides Bud Light or
Coors
Natty
Light. Coors Light.
They like
Or
drinking.
Coors Light. which
Coors
is-
Light because it's like having sex in a canoe. It's fucking
Why?
close to
Why-
water.
wait. Repeat that.
Because it's fucking close to water.
By the way,
That's
before
pretty
Anheuser-
damn funny.
Thank you,
Before we get
That
sued
was
by
pretty damn
Anheuser-Busch,
funny, Mike.
Pickles drinking a natural light, we're endorsing you.
Yes.
All right. The only real stout beer is Guinness. That's the only.
Guinness
real-
Stout.
That's
It's
That's the only real.
It's even. I mean, it's even in the the name.
That
Guinness
is
Stout,
the-
but
Where everybody
It's the
wants to go.
pinnacle.
That's the
It's the
pinnacle.
pinnacle of it.
But Pisgah, just over the line in North Carolina, has a stout that I would put up against Guinness any day.
Really?
But
It
it
is
doesn't
that
have the
good.
history Guinness has.
exactly.
that good.
Guinness
Well, no,
is-
with
mean,
I don't want a beer I have to chew.
Do you know the history?
Well, that's why you
Guinness?
drink. That's why you drink
Oh,
a
yeah.
stout anyway. It's so you don't have to eat. It's like a loaf of bread.
Bread in the jar.
It's a cup of glass of big bread.
And you know, Guinness used to have posters says it's healthy for pregnant mothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
They did.
What is mother's milk?
I know.
Now I've had what do you call it? Warsteiner.
Warsteiner.
Where's
Wurst
German beer?
It's German.
That was okay.
Yeah, that
German
Warsteiner is
restaurant.
very good
Yeah.
beer.
Knock
But
your
it's-
dick in the dirt, you know.
But it's not a stout.
Yeah.
Well, then you got Beck's if you're gonna go. You know.
Well, that's a half and half.
Yeah. And you know, now they used to do a Bock. It was the bottom of the barrel
Yes.
Bock beer that you used to get, but you haven't seen that in
No.
years.
And I know-
I'm showing my
I
age
like
now.
Bock.
I know you know
I like Bach.
how Guinness came about. They burnt the
The barrels.
They burnt the malt, and
It just works.
and Mr. Guinness said, "Well, we're not throwing this shit out." So
Well, it's because they're, you know, the Irish, we don't throw shit away.
that's right.
And they fermented it.
We
Turned out
don't.
wonderful.
We don't throw potatoes away. We don't throw women away.
If you had to
Which
drink-
is a pretty good tagline into our next topic, if you want to go there.
let's go there.
Pickup lines. And what you've heard in a bar, you know, me as a bartender, I've heard a lot over the years. And you guys, I'm sure, have heard a lot sitting on the other side of the bar and sharing them and everything. I just happened to come across group I'm in. Somebody brought one up that you'd been used on her last night.
Full of it. This is pickles.
And I'm like, I ran with it. So I'm going to share a few, and you guys can just, you know, chime in as you will. Okay, there's 3 things that don't ever lie: drunks, kids, and yoga pants.
I take exception to that because yoga pants are false advertising. They're like a concrete form. You take that shit off, it just drops.
Kind of like you and Daisy Dukes.
I can see that. Yes.
I remember when the tight fitting Levi jeans was popular here.
No, that was a lie.
What?
That
Those
really
like
was hot.
tight Levi jeans and Wranglers.
I met a girl up
It was a lie.
right here at Lenny's Main Street Pub. It used to be a haven for picking up broke women.
Broke.
Oh, girl, boy, them things look good. I mean, she just took them off and damn felt like eggs hanging on a fucking nail. You know?
Damn it.
Like oatmeal, just. You know?
True story.
Look like a bag of nickels.
Been hit in the back of it. Yeah.
Here's you another reason. I know why you drink Red Bull. Every angel needs her wings.
Oh.
How about, do you believe in reincarnation? Because when I die, I want to come back as your genes.
I'm gonna be a concrete form.
Seriously. Seriously. People
Yep.
have said this.
People have said this. These are facts. Let's see. Oh, two things you never fuck with: rattlesnakes and condoms.
Oh, man.
This one I think is pretty great, and I would actually use this. Your dad would hate me.
That really is very good.
Hey, you know what?
Especially if you got daddy issues.
No. Your dad would hate me, but your mom's gonna fucking love me.
Well played, sir. Well played. Let's see. Do you ever feel guilty about when God was handing out all the beautiful, He gave it all to you?
Damn. What? I don't know about that one, Mike.
Are you?
Somebody tried it.
Hey, got any raisins? No? How about a date?
The only problem with that one would be that the blonde that he was talking to would have no idea the correlation.
She couldn't.
between
Yeah, she couldn't make
Hold
that.
on, I got one.
That's a cougar one.
Hold on, this one's pretty funny too. Hey, you want to go home and have pizza and sex? When she goes, no, you go. Well,
What, you
what's
don't
wrong
like
with
pizza? That was actually one of the ones that I was like, oh, that's actually too lame to share.
Oh, damn, boo.
What's the difference between jam and jelly? I won't be jellying my dick down your throat later.
Shit.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I turn around and walk by again? Then you have the classics. Was your dad a thief? Somebody had to steal those stars and put them in your eyes.
Oh, man.
No, time out here. These are all
Actual
actually
pickup.
things you have heard.
Yeah, me or people or
heard
other
that.
bartender friends.
Wow.
Another one was, did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Oh, can I follow you? Because my mom said I should always follow my dreams.
I lost my phone. I lost my phone number. Can I have yours?
Yeah, that's a classic. If Jesus looked like you, I'd be saved.
Is that a mirror in your pocket?
Because I can see myself in your pants.
There we go.
That shirt's very becoming on you.
Do y'all have to-go orders? Grab your purse and let's go. Now, if you go up and you say, you throw your little line out, and some girl says, but I've got a boyfriend. Well, I've got a turtle. She's going to look at you and be like, what? Well, I just figured we talk about shit that really doesn't matter right now. Get that out of the way before we can move on with our conversation.
I'm married. I ain't never seen a ring plug a hole.
Just a few more. If you look a beautiful woman in the eye, make sure you make really good eye contact. Said, if I had a nickel for every beautiful girl that smiled, I'd have a nickel. Think about it. She's gonna smile.
Oh, yeah,
when you talking to
very
her.
true.
So I mean, that's a little endearing. Maybe a little cheese ball.
Hey, but it works.
Well, it's better
The
than-
other ones aren't.
Well, yeah. Well, no, it's still. One of my buddies is from Edinburgh, Scotland. His pickup line one night we were in a bar was, "Fuck, you're tall," and I'm like, that's not going to work. And he was like,
Oh, yeah,
and she was
well.
like, so then we were at another bar and they were like, okay, bartender we used to go to all the time. She's like, hit me with your best lines. One of the guy goes, hey, how much does a polar bear weigh? He goes, enough to break the ice. Hi, I'm Greg. So then Keith, who's from Scotland, he goes, hey, how about we go back to my place and we can count my collection of ceiling tiles? She goes, that's pretty gay, actually. Yeah. That's lame.
Right.
She goes, all right, big boy, hit me with yours.
That reminds me of Clardy's. He goes says some shit about, you ever seen what a ceiling fan can do to the bottom of your feet?
Do what?
That's horrible. So I grab her hand and she goes, okay, hit me with yours, big boy. So I grab her hand and I said, how about we go back to your place and let me lick my way to your heart. By the way, I have the tongue of a lesbian. She goes, yeah, he just won. He just won. He just won that one. I'm buying your drinks the rest of the night.
Hey, here's one of mine because it's so funny to me. Is hey girl,
To him.
it is funny to me. Okay,
That's jamming.
so what's your sleep number? So I go home and set it.
You know, the last time Ben and his girlfriend were having sex, he stops in the middle of it. She goes, Ben, what the hell are you doing? He goes, well, Pornhub calls this buffering.
Now, back to my 20s, I used to go out the blind horse a lot. And I had
Blind
found this
horse.
damn belt buckle that was about 6 inches long, about 3 inches wide.
Bigger than his dick. This is a tombstone. Here lies Pickles Pecker.
Underneath this thing is a hacker.
It was a dick.
You're about half the size.
It was a dick casket, but it needed room, you know? Room to grow. But it was
It ain't been
digital.
around that much.
It was digital. You could type in sayings up to 6 different things in there, and it would scroll across there like the digital signs you see. Like
way.
in the
Where'd
old
you find
cafeteria.
this thing?
On your belt buckle.
Dude,
Yeah,
they used to sell
that's
them at the
big.
mall, dude. It was a scrolling message belt buckle. I've seen
So
it.
I had several sayings in there. One of them was "Go gadget dick." Don't worry, it only feels like 12 inches. Free helicopter rides apply within.
Where the hell did you find this thing?
I found it at Myrtle Beach.
You still
No,
got it, don't
well
you?
that explains it all.
I still got it. I don't even know if it works. It's put up in the Hall of
Probably
Fame.
need
You
to put
know?
in
The Hall of Shame.
your batteries.
Don't worry, just tell your friends you were drunk. You know? Or you can always tell your friends you were drunk. You know. I always, but I got more attention with that damn belt buckle because nobody else really had one.
Well, apparently they had to get on their knees to read it, so.
That was pre-belly days.
That's pretty belly.
Nice. All right, I got just a couple more. So I have handcuffs, duct tape, and a lollipop. Guess which one's for me? And this was one.
I never had to use any of those.
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott.
This is one that the guys know a fella at another bar that used to say this. He goes, "Will you go home with me and let me lick ranch dressing off your toes?"
Oh,
I'm like, that's horrible. But you know, the old tried and true. Hey, baby girl, let me lick you where you pee from. I mean, that never fails to get some attention.
I remember this, 20 years ago. For some reason, I was watching Oprah, and they had most eligible bachelors on there, and Aaron Tippin was one of them. But they had these guys that created business or whatever, talking about your perfect first date. How would you do it? And one of the guys talking about, well, I'd get her in my jet and fly her to Italy and have pasta and everything.
My babysitter's mom, when I was a little kid here in Greenville, my
So it was your first
babysitter-
date?
my babysitter.
Oh, okay.
Her
I was
mother
like, damn,
used to date Aaron Tippin.
Really?
She got picked up from elementary school.
So
in
this might
Alabama.
apply to her. Another guy's
It might have
talking
been her.
about I'd rent out the whole restaurant and everything. So they come around to Aaron Tippin and said, "What's your idea of the perfect first date?" Pull up and say, "Get in the truck, baby."
You know, there's something to be said for
Beat
that.
me to it because I was going to say pickup truck, whatever leads that.
Well, all right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this week's episode. So, if anybody have any last words,
Final thoughts?
any thoughts at all, there, Forrest Gump?
Oh, shit, no.
Okay,
Well,
follow us, share us,
like us,
get the word out there.
Give us
mash us.
your thoughts, your topics. We'll make a show out of it. We'll talk about it.
And we may even go live with some of you folks one of these days. Once we start really building up some followers and everything, we'll go live so you can actually converse with us and be a part of this conversation.
I'd like to also plug Lenny's Main Street Pub here for
allowing us to do this here. And
his favorite little watering hole in Easley. It's one of the undiscovered places in Easley if you haven't found it.
It's actually Easley is one of the undiscovered places in South Carolina.
that's a fact. And
It's the oldest pub in Easley.
Yes.
It's been a pub.
here's to drinking with some of the best guys in the world.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. So until
Shenanigans.
next Friday, pub shenanigans, get drunk. As Matthew says, be careless, take chances.
There we go. Bye, boys.
See ya.